Hello, hello. Trips are pretty rich. Hello, hello, hi. Hope you guys are doing well. I finally was able to stream today. I think it's definitely been over a week since I last streamed. But I'm back and I'm happy to be back. Zay on YouTube. Let me add you to the freebie queue. Hold on. You are still here, hopefully. Let's see. Flamingo. Oh, 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 oh. Let's see if this works. Need to change. It's boring being the same flamingo. Oh, yeah, it worked. Okay. You have been added. AXA. Hi, Dragon Wolfin. Hope you're doing well today. Black, white, green, or blue, show off your natural hue. But yeah, I've been really busy. I've also not been feeling 100% recently. I'm having issues with my ear right now, and it's been pretty painful. But today's the pain. Today the pain is not too bad. I've been really missing, like, I've been really wanting to stream, and I just haven't been able to. But I finally made it today. I apologize. But yeah, it's all good. Hopefully it'll heal in like a week, because I got like some medicine and stuff for it. But yeah. Okay, let me pull my cards out for today. And then we'll pick the first free reading soon. So if anyone's wanting a free reading on Twitch, you can do !join. That'll put you in the freebie queue. And then on YouTube, you can ask and I will add you. I choose from it randomly / intuitively. And then if you're wanting a more detailed guaranteed reading, you're more than welcome to donate to my Kofi, but that's completely optional. So, yeah. Oh, hi, Remy. Hope you're doing good. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did a lot yesterday, and then at the end of the day, I just, like, took a lot of naps because I was just not feeling good. But I'm not doing too bad this morning, so that's good. Eepy, yeah. I was definitely eepy the other day, but I kind of fixed my sleep. I mean, I woke up at 3 a.m. today, and I woke up 3 a.m. yesterday. Which is, like, early, but I got good sleep, because I went to bed really early. Okay. 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 I'm gonna pick the first freebie. Oh, I forgot to set the ads timer. Let me do that real quick. We'll say, like, I think it's 30 minutes. That should be good. Cool. And I'll also put the playlist on shuffle, actually, real quick, even though I love this song. Good vibes, but... Okay. Let's see what song is gonna play. Okay, we'll do this one. always eepy in the morning. My brain will act like it's morning for a couple hours. Aw. I mean, actually in the mornings I'm usually pretty energized. Well, I don't know. It kind of depends because my sleep's pretty wild at times. But I hope you rested well last night, Rami. Like, I feel pretty energized today because I, like, took a long nap yesterday and then I woke up to eat food and then I went back to sleep. Got your head in a headlock. Okay, but we're gonna pick the first reading now. Or first, yeah, freebie. So let me look at the list here. So we got Dragonwolfen, KXA, and Remy. Alright, let me do my little thing. Ooh. Yeah. Maybe I need to start taking naps. Honestly, I highly recommend, although a lot of times when I take naps, it's because I've, like, become so tired that I just, like, can't function. You know? Or sometimes coffee makes me sleepy somehow. I don't know, it's weird. But honestly, I think I heard or I've seen somewhere that, like, Albert Einstein took a nap every single day. Because, like, sleep is really important and really helpful for our bodies. And I know this, and yet I struggle with sleep. But, you know. You know. Oh, thank you for following Undecided Tarot Name. Thank you. Okay, well, I'm focusing. Who's gonna be the first reading today, Spirit? Like machines do. Let me ring my little bell. Cleanse the space. Better than this. Any of it. Okay. Leave any of it. Okay. 1 second. Let me type this in. KXA on YouTube, are you here? Let me know if you're still here. Because you've been chosen for the first reading for today. I will choose someone else if you don't respond in like 2 minutes. I'm not sure if you're still here. Because I think on the YouTube thing, it doesn't always show me. So, I will give you a minute or two to respond. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna play some ads really quick. And then if they don't respond by the end of the ad— oh my gosh, wait. Why am I frozen? Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna play some ads real quick while I'm waiting. Just a moment. Oh my god. Hold on. I might have to reload VTube Studio. Oh! Oh my gosh, it's doing this thing again. Okay, I'm gonna fix this while I play the ads, and then if they don't respond, I'll choose someone else. Alright, give me a moment. Okay. I don't know if they're here, so we're gonna wait. Alright, Spirit, who else? Why is it still late? Okay, hold on. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Nothing left to lose without my baby. We're gonna put this away. Oh, hi, Remy. Welcome back from the ad jail. Hope you survived. I don't know if this person's here anymore. Okay, I think my model might be fine. It might glitch out every once in a while. I don't know why it's doing that again, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna pick someone else because I think this person's not here, so. Anymore. Love you till the day that I die. Yeah, okay, you know what the next person, or I guess, yeah, since they're not here right now, that we'll do a reading for. Will be you, Remy. Yippee! You've been chosen. So yeah, you can let me know what your question is in the chat. I'll let you know if it's something I can do. And you can also feel free to pick from one of my freebie spreads here. Yeah, if you have a preference, or if you're unsure, you know, we can figure it out based on whatever your question is, you know. But yeah, let me know what you're thinking. And also don't worry if your question is like, you feel like it doesn't fit any of these. These are just kind of like a, what's the word? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. My brain does this all the time, I swear. Say goodbye. Oh, also, I don't think I responded to what you said earlier about the ADHD stimulants don't energize us, really. Yeah, I've heard that, and I'm like, okay, that actually kind of makes sense, because I was always like, why is this not doing the thing? Why is caffeine not doing the thing that it needs to do with my brain? Oh, also, let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet or anything. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So let me know if it's too loud, especially. Ooh, I think my question is, should I lean aggressively into my VTubing career? Probably General C makes sense, or B. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. We can see what the cards have to say about that. Okay, let me reset this. Yeah. Which spread? I'm alone with you. Okay. I'm thonking. Let me get my cards out of the boxes while I'm thonking about which spread. I think, yeah, either of those can work. I think B would be good in like helping you figure out what steps you need to take. And C, I mean, either one could do that, right? But like, C is looking more into, I guess, maybe the outcome of things as they are right now. I feel like I'm leaning more towards B for you. Because yeah, you know, we'll do B. Always love you. I will always love you. We're gonna put this over here. This, where's my book? Oh, my book's over here. I love your voice so much. Oh, thanks, Remy. You're always giving me compliments. You're very sweet. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people tell me that ever since I started streaming, and I'm just like, I don't know. With you. Okay. Let me put these over here. I'm going to shuffle your cards first, and then I'll give you your timestamp. Because I've been doing that recently, and I think that's better, because sometimes it can take me a minute to shuffle. I don't know, so it really depends on the reading and the energy, because sometimes the cards come out really fast, and then other times they don't, and I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just here. I'm just the messenger. Okay, let me, where's my, where does my Sharpie go? We nearly drowned. Oh, here's my pen I've been looking for. Wow. That's, wow, okay. Model, please. Okay. I'm gonna write you down on my little book here. Remy. We're doing General B, and then you said, should you lean aggressively into your VTubing career? Cool. Okay, let me shuffle your cards. Blue diner, I'll take coffee and talk about nothing. Baby, it's blue diner, I'll take anything you wanna give. Baby, a blue diner. Okay, what card do we want to use? Oh my gosh, my model. I don't know why. See, it's fine. And then it's not. It did this last time and I don't know why. Okay. Alright, let's shuffle. Should Remy lean aggressively into their VTubing career? Hi, Phantom Punk! Hello, hello! Good to see you! Oh my gosh, my model. Okay, while I'm shuffling, I might just reload it. Hold on. I don't know why. My computer, man. Worst case, I just use my little PNG thingy. But I think last time I was okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, that one came out really. Ooh, okay, cool. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. Now for the last card, please. I'm gonna load up YouTube Studio. I don't know why my computer does these things, but it's fine. Freaky company. Okay. And then advice card. Maybe. Okay. Got your cards. We'll put these here. Okay, and then I'm gonna get you your timestamp. Oh yeah, and also my model. Hold on. I'm gonna remove this person because I don't think they're here anymore. We're gonna remove. Okay. Allow. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm always slow with the first reading because I'm like getting into the groove of it again. What the heck? When did I write that? What the heck? 447? Angel number! Okay, I found a random angel number in my Google Doc that I don't remember writing, so we're gonna add that. Whenever we find an angel number, anytime during stream, anyone is welcome to add to the angel number counter. Over on Twitch. Many days in this. Okay. Where's the command? Hello? Oh. Carries on. Copy. Cool. Many times. Gonna move my little turtle. Da, da, da. Inside. Da, 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 da. Bless the sky. Got it. Okay, so Remy, your timestamp is 43 minutes and 8 seconds. So since I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch your reading, you can do so on my YouTube channel. All my streams save there afterwards. I usually put the timestamp in the comments below when stream is done. And yeah. I also recommend maybe saving today's date in case you need to remember what stream it was to look back on. But yeah. $43.08. Okay, I wrote it down. It's in the book. Okay, let me take a sip of water and then I'll show you your cards. Okay. So, for your situation card, we got the Knight of Wands. For your obstacle, we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. And finally, for your advice card, we got the Two of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, I was thinking to myself the question as I was shuffling the cards, especially for this one, like representing the situation, which is like, okay, should you lean more aggressively into your VTubing career? And honestly, the knights in general, all of them have this energy that is very determined, very focused, lots of movement with this card. And especially the Knight of Wands. I mean, you can even see in this card, like this person, they're charging ahead, right? So I guess a simple answer that I'm seeing is, yeah, you can go for it. Especially because, like, the wands represent action, activity, what you're physically doing. I see this as, like, I just heard, like, maybe giving yourself the permission to put more energy towards what you are wanting in your life, towards the things you're wanting to attract for yourself. Especially in regards to your career. Like, I feel like having clear goals and finding the motivation, and also, yeah, there's something here, I keep hearing that in my head, like giving yourself that permission to move forward. Yeah, this is a very, like, clear, sorry, hold on, the music's distracting my brain, I need to turn it down for myself. I feel like this is giving you, like maybe the push you need to go towards the unknown, or taking risks, because I think sometimes we do need to just kind of take, we do need to take risks in our life to grow, to experience things, because, I don't know, it was kind of reminding me of, like, how this kind of almost looks like this is, like, a cliff or something, or, like, on the top of a hill. And it was reminding me of, like, the Fool card, how, like, the Fool is just looking up and doesn't realize, they might fall over, like, the cliff for a second or something. However, I feel like this is almost like you could, oh, okay. I think you already have, like, like the materials or resources and things that you need. Like you've already been working on that and developing these things you need to achieve what you want. And I feel like I see you kind of like, maybe you've been standing here and it's like, at one point it was just you standing on this hill. And then you got, like, started getting, like, I guess, resources or material things to help you. I also think that's connections with others as well. Like, for example, it was at first maybe just you standing here, and then you got a horse, and then you got this sword, and then you got this cape. I feel like a lot of times, one of the biggest things that holds us back is ourselves. And obviously, you know, we do have to take into account, like, our situations. You know, there's a lot of people who, for example, like, with streaming and stuff, you know, it can't just be like the only thing they're doing and focusing on, because, you know, we have to make money and do other things and responsibilities, especially in the beginning. But I feel like giving yourself the permission to take it seriously and prioritizing it, obviously prioritizing like your well-being and what you need to do to take care of yourself. But if you have in your mind, make it a priority in your mind, I think you will see a lot of progress, because, you know, that gives us a lot of drive. If we have it in our mind that it's like, oh, it's a thing that I want to grow, and maybe I can, but I'm not sure, or like if we keep having like an uncertain energy with it, you know, that's not, I guess, helpful. Like, it's making me think of like, the pages, right? Let's say like the Page of Wands. There's the Page of Wands and then the Knight of Wands. I think the difference is, like, at least in this case that I'm seeing in my head, is like the knights, even though they are still learning themselves and still aren't the best, because it goes like the pages, the knights, the queens, the kings. Even though they know that, you know, they aren't a queen or a king yet, and they're unsure if they can get there, like, they still have that drive, that driving thing behind them to push them forward and to just go for it and to just keep, you know, pushing themselves, even when it's difficult, even when it's hard, even when there's like a giant wall in the way, quote unquote wall, or like it seems like such a far away thing. If you keep it in your mind, there's a big thing here about like your mind. Well, that's funny because, like, you know, swords, even though this isn't a swords card, swords do represent our thoughts and how we're thinking. If you start to make a plan and set goals and treat this like something that is important to you, something that is a clear goal you want to achieve, something that is prioritized in your life, one of your priorities, putting that thought and energy into it will bring you, I think will lead you towards a path of success or open those doors for you. But if you just keep having like I heard meek mindset, meek, is that how you use that word? Like, just like a timid mindset about it. Like, I'm not really sure, like, I'm gonna keep trying and doing things, but I'm not really sure. Like, I think you almost need to just kind of, yeah, just like, go for it. And that's scary. That's not always easy. You're probably still gonna feel lost and feel like, oh my gosh, I don't even know. I also don't know if it's worth it. But I feel like no matter what, just even when we go towards things that we want, sometimes our path changes a little and we go through things that aren't seen. But either way, I think that still will bring you to where you need to be and lead you to whatever you're wanting and trying to find in life, you know? And the thing is, I think the beautiful thing about the future is that the future is not set in stone. You know, we have choice and free will, and we can lead us ourselves to the places we want and need to be. And I think it's, yeah, like, okay, sorry, I'm just thinking and listening to the things I'm hearing in my head. Yeah, I feel like this is like you, Spirit's kind of like, this is you going from like a Page of Wands energy to a Knight of Wands, where you're just like, okay, I am just going to go for it. I am going to prioritize it, still do what I need to, take care of my other needs, and, but I'm giving myself, I see this as you giving yourself permission to be more diligent with it, and be more, I just heard tactful? And treat it like something that is a priority. And yeah, see where that leads you. We spend so much time in our heads sometimes trying to make the right decisions, trying to figure things out, knowing that, you know, sometimes when we're trying to follow our dreams or what we're wanting to do, it's not always easy, because sometimes we have to, you know, have other jobs or be doing other things to just support ourselves. And so it is difficult with all those factors. But so many successful people that I've seen in so many different places, including like streaming, tarot, or creative hobbies, things like that. For example, I don't know, an example that's coming to mind is the creator of the webcomic, I think it's called Lackadaisy. I think Lackadaisy is being made into an indie animation. Lackadaisy originally started off as like I'm pretty sure it started off as a comic that the creator would come home after work every day and spend their nights working really hard on the comic. And the art is really amazing and beautiful, and like most of their time was spent on like their job or whatever they were doing, but they still made time to work on the Lackadaisy comic. And I think it really paid off, because they got to a point to where now I think it's being made into an actual show. But like that's a person that, for example, in my head that I could think of that like just that made the time for what they wanted to do, what they wanted to achieve, and still prioritized it no matter what else was going on. Because I think so many people, and I'm also speaking a bit from my experience of like so many people get in their heads about what we need to do, or like what would stop us, what's realistic, and it is scary trying to figure out and trying to figure out what you want to do, and also figuring out like if it's realistic, if it's possible. But I don't think there's any harm in just going for it and trying. And in a way, having some sort of motivation or belief in yourself, even if you are like on the inside kind of still a little uncertain, I think what matters most here is your actions. No matter what your brain is telling you, your actions will matter. So maybe get out of your head a little bit and focus on your actions, focus on the things you can do, things that are in your control. Prioritize, plan, whatever you need to do to achieve your goals. Consistency is another thing. Even if you can only dedicate a little bit every day or every week, if you're consistent with that and still are pouring energy into that at that designated time, that can still like pile up and make really, really good progress. Because right now you're on this horse, but the horse is standing still. Even if you just take a few steps every day, the horse is still moving. You're still going towards what you want. You're figuring out and you're learning and gaining the knowledge and experience by taking those steps. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here is getting out of your head and just taking action and just going for it. Even if you don't know what you're doing, because you're going to figure it out. By taking action, that's how you start to figure out what you need to do. Okay, now with the Queen of Wands, with your challenge. Yeah, okay, wait, that's so interesting. I think I want to look at the guidebook for this one. Okay, where's the Queen of Wands? Hello, hello. Okay. I feel like your challenge... I think this has to do... Okay, actually, I'm gonna show you and read the page first. And then I'll explain more of my thoughts. But here's the page in case you want to pause it in the future. So I'll hold it here for a second. Oh, okay, to keep you from breaking's playing. Okay, well, so the reversed attributes for the Queen of Wands are self-respect, self-confidence, strong will. When the Queen of Wands is reversed, she invites you to direct your energies inward. You may be feeling more withdrawn or less social, and that's okay. It may be time for you to focus on yourself and recharge your self-confidence and self-respect. Perhaps you've been too much the gadfly lately, or feeling overwhelmed with a work project. Now may be the time to pause and take a breather. I think that your challenge here is, I guess, maybe finding balance with taking care of yourself, and also I guess just not being too hard on yourself. Like, because yeah, the self-respect, self-confidence part stands out to me a lot. Like, perhaps you feel or could feel like really upset at yourself for your circumstances or not making progress, or in general you could deal with some stuff that has to do with like maybe low self-esteem, you know? But it's interesting because what I was kind of seeing here is it's almost like you are like this Queen of Wands, like you have it's giving off an energy of like you being this Queen of Wands, but you not realizing it or seeing it. Like you not realizing the power you have, the worth you have, you know? And I think this could be maybe in regards to, yeah, with like streaming, maybe you've had thoughts of like of comparing yourself to others and their successes, you know? Let's go, just 1 on 2. Go ahead and try to hit me if you're able. Can't you see that my relationship is stable? Yeah! I know, I love this song too. I think this is a sign. I get a lot of messages through the songs. Stronger Than You. Yeah, okay, the way we went from like a song that was sad to this one, this is like Spirit encouraging you to, don't forget to take care of yourself, put energy towards yourself, and remember your worth. Because you are the Queen of Wands here. Like, I'm seeing this as you. Like, you have so much potential, so much power. And I really think it could be just, like, self-limiting beliefs or self-limiting thoughts that could be, yeah. I mean, we were literally talking about how your thoughts were kind of preventing you from taking action. And I think this is who we are. This is who I am. Then you need to think again. Because I am a feeling, and I will never end. And I won't let you hurt my planet, and I won't let you hurt my friends. Go ahead and try to hit me if you're able. Can't you see that my relationship? Yeah. Okay, sorry. I love this song. Then the two of them, everything they care about is what I am. Yeah, I feel like honestly your biggest challenge, I also just heard in your head also your biggest hater could even be yourself. But the good thing about that is that we can be the one to make that change. You know, because if we're the ones creating these like thoughts or problems for ourselves, we're also the ones who can fix it. And that's really beautiful. Yeah, and it's kind of making me think of like, you know, like Garnet, because you know Steven Universe. Yeah, almost like embodying the energy that like Garnet has, if that makes sense. Like the energy of like, yeah, having self-respect, self-love, like doing things like that for yourself, pouring into yourself is helpful and it's worth your time. You are worth it. You know, I think maybe sometimes, or just in the future even, like you could get in your head and you're just like, I'm not where I need to be, or I'm having issues and I just don't know. Like maybe you're comparing yourself and it's almost like maybe you forget, like you are this queen, Remy. You are this queen, you have this energy inside you. Yeah. You know, so don't forget that. Truly, I think you can achieve so much more than maybe what you think. If you just go for it. You know? There's also something about like with okay, so this is your advice card. But like I'm noticing twos could be important for you. There's the Two of Swords, but also I was thinking about Garnet. Garnet is made up of 2 gems. Don't think I could plan to see. Okay, Remy. First thing I'm seeing with your advice, do not forget that you aren't alone. You are not alone. It's okay to rely on connections with others sometimes to help lift you up, to help you grow. Yeah, it's okay, I'm going back to the Garnet example. It's like, you know, Ruby and Sapphire are amazing and beautiful on their own. But when they're putting their 2 energies together, it only makes them both glow brighter. And so I guess this is a reminder that you aren't alone. You're especially not the only one obviously pursuing something like a VTubing career. And that can seem really intimidating, but don't forget there are others like you. And you have friends or others who, you guys can grow together and work together and create this energy of abundance and success. Don't forget to rely on people and connections. I feel like that's a big thing for you especially. Okay, but I also want to look at the guidebook for this one real quick. Although, see, it's interesting because this deck doesn't have any reversal meanings. So hold on, where did it go? Hello? Where did you go? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, I put it in here. Yeah. Okay. Finally, your advice. Where's the Two of Swords? Hello? Oh, here it is. Yeah, the word we have here, I mean, I can show you it, but we got maybe it'll focus. Hello. Decision. I think your advice is to kind of like I said, I mean, I know I've kind of been saying this, but like, is sometimes you just kind of have to make decisions. Even when you're stressing and you're trying to weigh your options. Like, again, it's kind of going back of like, sometimes you just kind of gotta just do something, go for it, make a decision. Forgotten the lessons I've taught you. Athena. Have you forgotten you've been off your heart? This is not you. Ooh. Okay, interesting. I'm getting a message from this song as well of like, I feel like there's a lot of stuff you've already maybe learned that are at your disposal that maybe you haven't realized you can use yet. Like certain skills, certain resources, certain people you can reach out to maybe. I had a challenge, a test of skill. Yeah, like, I think by making choices, making a plan, just going for things, even when you're on days you're indecisive, just choosing an option. That's gonna be more beneficial than just like standing there staring at the two options, because then you're not doing anything. If you're just staring at the two options, then you're not doing anything, you know? Yeah. You're a warrior of the night. Yeah. Show yourself. Okay, yeah, truly, Remy, I think you... Yeah, you're stronger than you think, than you realize. You're more powerful than you realize. I think more success will come your way than you may realize, like, if you just start taking certain actions, is what I'm seeing. But yeah, I think honestly, overall, to answer your question, like, I think this is like very clear to me that Spirit's kind of like, yeah, just go for it. Start leaning into it aggressively. Choose to prioritize this in your life, because I think there will be a lot of good that comes from it. Maybe things you didn't even realize you wanted, or didn't even think about it being a possibility. But you know, you'll never know unless you just start going for it. And I feel like, yeah, you have so much more potential and worth than you may realize, you know? Like, you got this, truly. Like, this is really nice to see, because like, yeah, I think you're doing great already. But yeah, just get out of your head. Just start doing things. Just start, like, believing in yourself, even if you feel like it's a little fake. Like, I don't know, kind of like the vibe of just, like, fake it till you make it. Like, you just kind of gotta start doing things and going for it. And I feel like really beautiful things will come out of it, Remy. I do. But yeah, you got this. I believe in you, truly. I personally think you have a lot of talent, and you have a lot of power with your energy. And you're a very kind and sweet person, Remy. You know, you got this. You are more than deserving of the things you want and the things you're going for, you know? But yeah, I think that's where I'll end your reading. I really hope it resonated. Thank you so much for trusting me with your reading. I hope it meant something for you or at the very least, you know, you enjoyed listening to me yap, you know? But yeah. Very much so, thank you. Ah, you're welcome, Remy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Cosmic42, hi! Happy Friday! Yeah, it's Friday! Friday! That's an interesting deck. Rather simple, yeah! I don't know which one you were talking about, but... No worries, Dragon Wolfin. Okay. Oh, Achilles. Okay. We're gonna take another ad break in between readings, and when we're back, I'll choose the next freebie. Yeah, just a reminder, join the freebie queue, !join if you're wanting a chance at a free reading. I choose those randomly. If you're wanting a guaranteed reading, you're more than welcome to donate through my Kofi, but you don't have to. Oh, I should probably put a pinned message, huh? Going with the Two of Swords. Were they different decks? Yeah. So this one is, where's the box? This is the Livette the Ghost Tarot. And then this one's the Anime Tarot deck. Well, yeah, okay, join now if you haven't joined already. I will pick the next freebie after the ad break. Unless someone donates, of course. Let me put a pin message, hold on. Where did my Kofi link go? I like using the Morgan Greer deck. Ooh, I haven't heard of that one. It looks like 70s watercolor. Ooh, that's cool. I love how many tarot decks there are out there, because it's just like I want so many. But I have to be financially responsible, unfortunately. Oh, hi, Defusion. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you here again. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty okay for the most part. I mean, I do have an issue with my ear right now, and I got medication for it. So I've kind of been in pain the last few days, but I'm okay enough to stream. Okay, sorry, hold on. I'm trying to get my Kofi link. Copy. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna pin this, and then we're gonna play ads. Okay, and then we'll pick the next reading after the ads. Ooh, I sent that at 11:44. Let's go. Another angel number. Do you have a favorite Oracle deck? Ooh, that's a good question. I actually only have like one Oracle deck, technically. Which is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. I love that one a lot. OMG, there's bazillions of tarot decks. Yes, be financially responsible, make friends with your bank account. Yeah. But I do have a throne wish list, I think, with some decks on there. I should add more, though. I am adding to my collection slowly. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna play ads real quick. And then we'll choose the next freebie after the ads. So I'll see you guys after that. Unless you are subscribed and cool. Okay. I'm also gonna go on BRB for a minute. Hello. Welcome back from the ads. Okay, we're gonna pick the next freebie. Also, what were you guys saying? I don't see a link to your throne on the about section. Okay, maybe I forgot to put it there, but it should be linked somewhere on my profile. I don't remember if I have a command for it. I definitely should probably make a command for it. Let's see if I have a command for it. Do I? Nope. I'll do that later, maybe. Here, wait, let me write that down so I don't forget. Throne. Remy, you are cool. Wait, no, you're cool, I swear. I mean, it adds to your cool points if you're subscribed, but all of you are still cool even if you're not subscribed, okay? Okay. Oh, wait, I need to remove Remy. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we got Phantom Punk, Undecided, Dragon Fan, and Cosmic. Okay, let's see. Alright, Spirit. A song for me, I loved you like the sun. With no light of my own, I shine only with the light you give me. I shine only with the light you give me. Okay. The next freebie is... Hold on a moment. Hold on. Let me do the thingy. Oh, Phantom Punk. So I don't go in order. I just have a list of people that I choose from randomly. But I do not go... Oh, that's what I meant to do. What? Okay. I choose randomly to kind of keep it fair because a lot of people come through because I'm also streaming on YouTube as well. So I kind of get a mix of so it's fair because I noticed I was doing a lot of the same people when I was following the queue line, and I wasn't able to get to new people and have a fair mix, you know. But yeah, okay, the next freebie is gonna go to Undecided Tarot Name. Hello, hi. If you're still here, let me know, and you can let me know what your question is. I'll let you know if it's something I can do. And yeah, you're welcome to pick from one of my freebie spreads here if you have a preference. Or if you're unsure, I will pick one for you. Or, we'll figure it out based on whatever your question is. But yeah. Of breaking down. Wow, I was so dead yesterday. I'm so glad I can kind of sing and stuff. Because, even talking hurt my ear. I just want a general reading. Whatever Spirit needs to say. General, please. Alrighty, I can do that for you. I do indeed love doing general readings. Yeah, okay. Let me write you down. And I'll shuffle your cards, and then I'll give you your timestamp. Oh yeah, so what did the doctor say it was? Sinus infection? So funny story. I thought it was an ear infection. It is not an ear infection. Basically, I was just itching my ear so much that I like just irritated the skin so much, which like I already knew, and it was just kind of irritated. And then I was like, fine, it's whatever. But then I woke up the other day and I was like, ow, there's a lot more pain suddenly. That's not good. And so like, I don't know, I'm not gonna go too deep into it or whatever, but like, not 100% sure what the issue is, but I am taking antibiotics to help it, and I think it's like a self-healing thing, so I'll be fine. But it's actually not an infection. I was just a little creature that kept scratching at my ear so much that like I made a problem. Cause there's like fluid. Okay, sorry if this is too much information. I don't know if this would make anyone like squeamish or anything, but like there's like a little fluid in my ear from it trying to like heal itself and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, it wasn't an infection actually. It was just me being a little creature. Itching my ear too much. I do also have like eczema though, if you know what that is, which is like a skin thing that I've had my entire life, which I get a lot of spots on my skin that are very itchy and they dry. So I don't know if maybe I had eczema in my ear or something. Thank you for reading for me. Of course, Undecided. I'm gonna call you Undecided if that's okay. Those, how do you say that word? I can't say that word. Eustachian tubes are a nightmare, especially if you have a deviated septum. Do you have eczema in your ear? That's what I was wondering, if I did get some in my ear, and I don't know. Oh, you used to work at a hospital. I see. Okay, let me write down Undecided. The last time I went to emergency medicine, a woman came in with a cockroach in her ear. She was like, oh my god, I can hear it. Oh no. Oh my god, it was funny. The doctor I was talking to, the doctor was like, dang, I was really hoping it was like a bug or something in your ear so I could just take it out. And I was like, why were you hoping there was a bug in my ear? Because she's like, I don't know, because we're wondering if there's like a very, very small like tear in my eardrum or something that she couldn't see with like her tools. I don't know. It's fine. Go for it. I never know how to shorten my own username. That, yeah, oh my, I could not. If there was a bug in my ear, I listen, bugs are fine. I just don't want to be roommates. I don't want to be roommates with bugs, you know? Like, I don't want you in my space. But I respect what you guys do, okay? I respect the bugs for what they do for the world, but I don't want roommates. Especially in my ear. That would have made me extremely upset. Extremely upset. Okay, General B. Advice situation. Okay, yeah. Shuffling now. Okay, let's see. What messages do we have for Undecided? Take my love away. When I come back around, will I know what to say? In the name of today. And a strange feeling sorrow. Like a chain. Ooh, I can borrow. When I come back around, will I know what to say? Tomorrow, open up the door, can you open up Oh my gosh. Okay, I hate when I read chat and then I forget if I verbally responded or not. But I did read what you said. You don't really respect mosquitoes. And you know, that's kind of fair. Bring the dodo back and get rid of mosquitoes, you know? Yeah. You know, that's a fair opinion to have. Maybe you could take your menu down so we can see your cards. I keep it up until I'm done shuffling, because I don't shuffle on camera anyways. And I keep it up while I'm shuffling so that like anyone new stopping by, so like there's enough time for people to kind of look at it if they've never seen it before and decide, you know. But don't worry, I show the cards when I'm doing the read. Don't worry. I just like there's not really anything to show when I'm shuffling because I do it close to me. Like it's easier for me to shuffle close to me because of how my desk is set up. You know. So no worries, I will show it, or I will take the menu down. Hi Moonflower Child, or why did I almost call you child? Orchid. Do you pick turns by intuition? Yeah, I choose randomly / intuitively, you know. Okay. Obstacle. Ooh, oh, interesting. Okay, we're now gonna get your advice card. I told me it was serious. Okay. Advice. Oh. Oh, wow, I don't think I've gotten this card in this deck yet. Cool. Alrighty. Let me get your timestamp undecided. Oh, hold on, my dog might freak out. Hold on. Alright, before I do your timestamp, give me 1 second. Okay. Timestamp for undecided. Is my door closed? What? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, undecided. Your timestamp is 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 51 seconds. So, since I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch your reading, you can do so on my YouTube channel. All my streams saved there afterwards. I usually put the timestamp in the comments below when stream is over. And yeah. So I'll show you your cards in a second. Let me write down your timestamp in my little book here so I can remember to put it in the comments. Cool. So general message. So for your situation card, we got the Chariot. For your obstacle card, we got the 10 of Cups in reverse. And finally, for your advice card, we got the 7 of Wands. I'm pretty sure this is the 7 of Wands. I'll double check though. This deck is a little bit different. I'm pretty sure this is a 7 of Wands though. In reverse, question mark? I don't know, I might not take a reversal on it, we'll see. Well, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so the initial vibe that I'm getting, or one of the first things that kind of stands out to me undecided, is I don't know if there's something here about a message about you with maybe a certain relationship in your life. Like, specifically maybe something to do with your family. Please take this however it resonates. If something doesn't resonate, then maybe just, you know, just ignore it. I might say something or say things that may not resonate or whatnot, you know. You also don't have to tell me anything that you don't want to tell me. But yeah, what I kind of was seeing with this, like, Chariot card is, like, you, connecting, or, like, yeah, you connecting with, like, maybe someone in your family, or it could be someone that feels like family. But I feel like it's pointing out maybe, like, some sort of relationship, or it could even be multiple people, relationships in your life right now. And I thought that was interesting, especially because, like, yeah, I mean, with the imagery of this Chariot, it's unique. Like, you can see, I think this is like a father and daughter. So I don't know if you're maybe, like, in an energy of wanting to, like, revisit some past connections, revisit some past things. That has to do with, like, other people. Yeah. I do want to look at the guidebook for this one. I feel like it's needed. So let me see. For this deck, let's see. This is number 7. There's definitely various family things that it could be, but nothing that immediately strikes me. Okay. Yeah. We shall keep going, see what else comes through. I also feel like it could be you, like, connecting with yourself even, or connecting with your childhood in some way. Maybe there's certain things that will come up for you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, wait, yeah, that's what it was. Okay, okay. Let me read this card to you because I feel like reading this one. So here is the page, in case you want to pause it in the future. So the attributes for the chariot, we have willpower, success, assurance, action, momentum. The chariot takes what lovers teach about self-knowledge and understanding and forges it into a tool of courageous success. The chariot charges forward with determination. While challenges and roadblocks are inevitable, you will, in the end, prevail. The chariot's analog in anime is the Big Brother, or Aniki or Onisan. This character may encounter challenges, but he never stops trying to be there for those in his charge. He wants everyone to maintain their momentum and their confidence in their ability to reach their goals. A role model of conviction, support, and encouragement, he'll always have their back, help them move forward, and have faith in them. Okay, yeah, I think there's multiple messages kind of coming through with this, of... This could be a thing of, like... You know, you having to take care of yourself in a way. Like, this could represent you and your younger self, your past self even. I also see this as, like, maybe, I don't know if you maybe have... It also could be representing you in a sense of, like, maybe you taking care of others. Unless it's vice versa, where others, like, have taken care of you in certain ways, but yeah, there is a focus on you here. Maybe you have had to take care of, maybe throughout your life you've put a lot of energy towards giving to others, taking care of others. Where was that other thought? Where did that thought go? I also think, like, you might be entering an energy, entering a space where you could be reminded of things, of your childhood, of your past, and I almost see you, like, willingly stepping into that energy, willingly, like, revisiting things. Maybe with, like, an openness or, like... I don't know, I just, like, heard in my head someone taking a deep breath. Maybe you need to take a deep breath. Like... Maybe you being ready to address or handle certain things now that you weren't ready to handle in the past. I feel like maybe you're just, like, entering a very good energy for that. Oh, I also just noticed what song is playing. Yeah, I don't know if, like, maybe you'll just, like, feel like a sense of, like, inspiration to take certain action or, like, address certain things. Or even just, like, connecting with your past self, connecting with your child self, connecting with, like, that sense of, like, honesty, wonder, creativity that younger you had, maybe. Yeah. There's something that I must confess. Ooh. Okay, yeah. With your obstacle, with the 10 of Cups in reverse. So that's interesting because the 10 of Cups is like like upright is like the happy family card, right? It's like there's like a little, in the Rider's Way imagery, there's like a little family and like a rainbow and stuff. And this is your challenge. So I don't know if it's like, or, you know, your obstacle. There may be some emotional things that might come up that might make it difficult for you. Oh, it might stop your momentum. There may be some unexpected, I heard the word memories again. Memories, could be issues with like family, things maybe people have said or will say. I feel like there's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of like emotionally charged energy that I'm feeling with this 10 of Cups right now. And it being in reverse, I think there's like, there might be a struggle that it might like, you might be feeling some intense emotions now or soon. And now, yeah, it's interesting. I am talking about like a possibility of some of this energy being more in the future sometime soon. And whenever I mention anything to do with the future, I like to remind people that the future is not set in stone. The future is always changing. Energy is always changing. You have a choice. You have free will. So just remember that whenever I'm mentioning anything about the future. But yeah, I feel like your obstacle is just like maybe dealing with emotions that may come up soon or have been coming up. And it could be even like a, I don't know, I'm feeling like a steady rise because I'm feeling emotional in my chest right now as I'm starting to talk about this. Like it feels like it's like a thing that's growing and building, like the emotion is growing and building. And maybe you will be making progress or have been making progress with certain things in your life, but I think whatever this emotion is that is coming up is like, that might stop your momentum. That might stop the chariot. I feel like I'm always saying that word wrong. It might stop your momentum for a moment. Oh, whoa. Okay, I just got an image in my head of like, you know, you charging forward with these horses, right? You charging forward with these horses. And it's almost like, boom, like emotions come up. A lot of intense emotions, a lot of feelings come up. And it's like you're just trying to like walk through it. I don't know if like maybe this is just a message of like, maybe letting yourself feel when you need to feel. When things come up, feel the feelings that you need to feel. Because if you're just trying to like force your way through and like not actually letting yourself feel the emotions and going through it, because I feel like there's a message here of like, when you feel your emotions, the intensity of this goes away and then you can kind of walk forward again. But you kind of have to let yourself experience emotions when they come up, or, you know, yeah, like, because feelings come up for a reason. There's a reason why we feel things. And that goes for like any type of emotion, right? And we need a healthy way to let ourselves like move through those emotions so that we can let go of them and that we can move on. So I don't know if you maybe could be a person who, for example, maybe you analyze your emotions sometimes, or maybe you aren't. But it's just like that's what I see with like a message here of like feeling when things come up and being prepared for that. Or sometimes things might come up that you aren't prepared for, but the importance here is you let the waves wash over you, you let yourself experience what you need to experience with your feelings in order to let go of them and move on. Because analyzing them or even ignoring them or just trying to push through, you know, I'm very guilty of this as well. Because I feel like I find that this is advice I give to people a lot. And it's advice that, like, I definitely find myself sometimes analyzing things rather than feeling things. Even when I sometimes think I'm feeling it and I'm actually not, you know? Yeah, like, And maybe this is you just like learning how to do that as well. Maybe this is like new territory for you. Or, you know, you've spent your life just trying to like force your way through the emotions rather than just letting yourself experience them. And I feel like it honestly is. Like, a lot of people struggle with this, you know. Trying to let my emotions exist is definitely something I'm trying to make progress in. So it feels like an old habit may kick in / tempt me. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense for what I was saying. Like, I don't know, maybe certain things will trigger you. And it's like you're faced with this emotional wave again. I just heard, like, take a deep breath again. Like, take a deep breath. You know, you'll be okay. Do what you need to do. Allow yourself the space. And sometimes, I don't know, if you're in, like, a tough spot, like physically, I don't know, you might be somewhere where it might be hard to give yourself that space. Don't just push it to the side forever. Like, for example, like, go home and then, like, kind of maybe allow yourself that space to address whatever came up. That's just an example, like, yeah, I don't know, that just came through. Like, if you're in an environment where you can't safely let out your emotions, you know, don't suppress them and keep them suppressed, you know? Okay. Let me glance at this real quick, and then we'll look at your advice card. But yeah, that's the big thing that keeps coming through now is like, let yourself feel when you need to feel, process when you need to process. And don't forget the strength you have and the experiences you've been through that have gotten you where you are. Because yeah, this chariot energy is a very powerful energy to be in, you know? Okay, I am going to read this page, actually. So, let me show you it. Also, hi Z, 1540. Hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. So here's a page in case you want to pause it in the future. Z, here's a little quick little command I have to give you some information about how my readings work. Okay. 10 of Cups, in reverse. The reversed attributes we have missing loved ones, friction, miscommunication. When reversed, the 10 of Cups warned that you might have to make some adjustments, have some tough conversations, or go out of your way to address someone's presence or absence in order to achieve harmony and togetherness. If someone is putting the happiness and well-being of your personal community at risk, be sure to address it as soon as possible. Open yourself to authentic and vulnerable communication so you can find a solution or common ground. If a loved one is missing, find a way to include them. Yeah. Oh, the Chariot is my birth card and has been showing up in recent personal readings. Very new way of looking at it, though, and definitely giving me some things to think of. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. That's why I like using different decks sometimes, because I feel like it brings out different interpretations than you would usually get. So that's good. I'm glad you're getting something new out of it. But yeah, let's look at your advice card now. Advice, 7 of Wands. My little target. Ooh, okay. Okay, it's interesting that you mentioned the word, like, you said tempt me, and I did just hear temptation in my mind. But here, let me show you the word. So for this deck, some of the cards don't have paragraphs or whatever, so for the 7 of Wands, we have the word competition. Competition. Yeah, okay, this is the card. I don't know if I've gotten this one in a reading yet with this deck, which is interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at it. I don't think I've really analyzed this one before. Okay, I'm seeing this as like, there's a little snake here. Like, I'm seeing this as you are the chair. There's a little snake guy here. I'm also seeing ants. Okay, so advice with the 7 of Wands. Yeah, there may be some things that will be testing you in a way. Oh, okay, so one thing I'm seeing is it's like you're kind of up here on this chair, right? And it's like there may be like little ants or snakes that are kind of bugging you. And it's kind of like a message of like advice of like, don't bring yourself down to their level. It may be really tempting, especially if, for example, I'm kind of seeing this as there might be people saying things and you're like, you're really irritating me right now. And it could be really easy to go down to their level, so to speak, and like, you know, do that thing of like, yeah, going down to their level and you saying things back that maybe aren't very productive or nice even. And I think the advice here is to, yeah, it kind of is that thing of like being the bigger person, but like okay, so being the bigger person, but also like, you know, don't let people disrespect you either. Like, I guess finding the balance of like, yeah, sometimes you do have to be the bigger person, but at the same time, you can still defend yourself, and have like self-respect, you know? Like, you know, do what you need to defend yourself. But don't stoop too low, like down to their level, because you're only just going to be feeding into that energy, and I feel like your energy is higher than that, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to say like, oh, like you're better. I mean, I guess I could say that. Like, yeah, like you aren't. It's kind of reminding me, or I guess the words that come to mind, like it's like you're at like a higher vibration than these people, or at least what they're saying. So, you know, don't let people disrespect you, but also, you know, still try to handle situations with grace, be the bigger person when you can, but don't let them disrespect you. Finding that balance, that's the advice I'm seeing. And stay grounded, especially like with the roots, this chair and the wands. Like, I think grounding yourself will be really helpful, taking deep breaths, stepping away when you need to as well. Remain grounded and remain grounded and firm in like what you believe in. I'm also hearing something about your beliefs, what you believe in, what you know is the truth. Do your best to remain calm even when there's annoying snakes or ants. And yeah, remember, you are strong, you are powerful. You're not what people say you are. I just heard. That's a specific thing I just heard. I don't know if that would resonate in some way. You know who you are. You are you. And I think you're doing good. And, you know, just remember you're also human. You know, you're not going to be perfect. But yeah, that's the advice I'm seeing. 7 of Wands is standing your ground, defending your position. You are correct. You may face opposition or opposition. Yeah. Like, this is kind of giving off energy of people who are jealous or have insecurities that they're projecting onto you. But you know better. You know, have self-respect, but also be nice if you can. you know? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, sorry, let me click on this. Okay. That is what I'm seeing for you, Undecided. I really hope this resonated for you. I hope this meant something to you. I hope this is helpful in some way. At the very least, I hope you enjoyed being here and just listening to me. Yeah, once again, you can rewatch it anytime on my YouTube channel, with the timestamp that I gave you earlier. And yeah, I'm wishing the very best with you, Undecided. Sending all the love, all the good energy towards you, and thank you for trusting me with this reading, and thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I think this will be a good reading to come back to in a month and probably see exactly what it is talking about. Because hindsight is 2020. Yeah! Yeah. Definitely. And I think it's good, like, because yeah, it's good that I have my readings to where you can look back at them and rewatch them on my YouTube channel. Because yeah, I think it is really helpful sometimes to look back at readings. Because sometimes it might not always make sense in the moment, you know? But yeah, you're very welcome. I rarely get my tarot read by others, so this was wonderful. Oh, good! Well, I'm glad I could do this for you, Undecided. That's nice. Thank you for being here. Okay. So we'll choose the next freebie, sometime soon. I will, okay. Whoa, brain. We're gonna go into another ad break, and then after the ads, we'll choose the next reading. I try to do the ads between readings so that no ads interrupt or anything, you know? Yeah, we'll choose the next freebie unless someone wants to donate. Remember, there is the Kofi donation option. It is optional though, but it does really help me out and support me. And you get extra cards, and your reading's guaranteed. It's pretty great. But yeah. Okay, I will see you guys after the ads and after I do a little break for myself. Hello, I'm back. Oh, hi, Gummy Pop. Hi. Hello, hello. Okay, we're gonna pick the next freebie in a moment. So please join now if you haven't already, and I'll pick from the queue. I can add Venus, yeah. I'm just gonna call you Venus. I'm sorry. I'm gonna add you to the queue real quick on YouTube. Okay. Okay, but join now, because then I'm gonna pick from the list. I don't know if this person's still here, but we'll add them anyways. One. Okay. You're the one I got. You're the one I got. Okay. I'm a geyser, feel it bubbling from below. Here it go, here it go, here it go to me constantly. Oh, also quick reminder for those of you on Twitch. I have a new Discord server up if any of you wanna keep up with me whenever I'm not streaming and join my little community there. It would mean a lot to me. There's the link. Okay. Let's see who's gonna be the next reading. All right, list. We got Phantom Punk, Dragon Wolfen, Cosmic, Moonflowered Orchid, and Venus. Okay. Wow, okay. Well, that was a quick one. All right, the next freebie is gonna go to, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna put it in the chat. All right, the next freebie is going to Cosmic 42. Hi, hello. If you're still here, let me know what your question is. You can also feel free to pick from one of my freebie spreads here. If you have a more specific question or whatever, we'll figure out what spread to do, or, you know. I'm very flexible. This is just kind of a base guideline that I use. But yeah. Let me, once you respond, I'll write it down. Also, a little check-in for the chat. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna stream, because I am feeling some pain in my ear again. Yeah, and I already was thinking I wasn't gonna be able to stream as long as I usually do today, but I wanted to at least do a few readings for some people. Sorry to hear that. Hope you get well soon. Aw, thank you, Phantom Punk. Yeah. hopefully I'll be better in a week because I got some antibiotics. Yes. So I have medicine that I'm taking, but I do feel it, the pain, but it's okay. I have a high pain tolerance. That should help. Yeah. I think, let's see, how long has it been? Oh yeah, that's why. I definitely will be taking some medicine soon because it's about that time. But yeah, Cosmic, okay. I will give them, I don't know if Cosmic's still here. Cosmic, you were here a minute ago, or not too long ago. But yeah, if Cosmic doesn't respond soon, then I'll choose someone else. I'll give them like another minute. Venus says, if the person's still not here, can you pick someone else? Yeah, that's usually what I do, Venus. I hope you're, am I okay to call you that? Or is it like Venus, yeah? Without your name spelled. Here, okay, I'll start kind of seeing if I can choose someone else. Because I think they might not be here anymore. Sad, but it's okay. I'd rather though. Cosmic, where'd you go? Okay. I'll probably be picking someone else, so give me a moment. Okay. Moonflower Orchid, are you still here? Let me know. Where did you go? I should know, but it's cold. Oh, my dog's barking. Okay, well, hold on, I'm gonna mute while he does that. I think they left. Only 3 people in the chat. Yeah. Okay. Alright, give me a second. Oh, also Venus, I am streaming on Twitch as well, so that's why I'm talking to 2 different chats. But I think... yeah, okay. The next person who I know is here that we're gonna do, because since I keep choosing people apparently that are not here anymore, is you, Venus, on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, let me know what your question is. And let me know if you have a preference in one of my freebie spreads here, Venus. If not, I'll choose one for you. Okay. Also, I have people over at my house right now, so sorry if you guys hear some background noise. I'm not sure how much my mic picks up because I have filters and stuff, but there may be some noise in the background. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Okay, you said, love another connection. Does David feel bad or not that I ended it between me and him? Okay. Yeah, let me see. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think we'll do Love and Other Connections A, which is kind of like a general reading, connection reading. So let me write you down and shuffle your cards, and then I'll give you your timestamp once I shuffle the cards, Venus. Yeah. Oh, didn't realize I lost tracking. Hold on. Okay, let me shuffle the cards and then I'll fix that. Okay. Sorry about that. We're shuffling and stuff. Ah! And my dogs are barking again. That's why I was kind of muted. But, okay, Venus. Let me get your timestamp. Oh, hello, the panda person. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And once again, sorry if you hear noise in the background. There's some people over at my home right now. I'm not sure how well that picks up on my mic because of my settings. Like, it might just be like a little noise or something. I don't know. Okay, 1 second. Okay, actually, 1 moment before I give you your timestamp. I want to make sure it's like right on time. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, sorry. I'm back! Thank you for being patient. Okay. Now I'm getting your timestamp for real Venus. I apologize for the wait. Let's see. Ooh! Okay, we'll do this one. This was an angel number I saw, so we'll do that for your timestamp. Okay. Alright, Venus. So your timestamp is 2 hours and 33 minutes. So, since I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, if you ever want to rewatch your reading, you can do so on my YouTube channel. All my streams save there afterwards. I usually put the timestamp in the comments below when it's over, and yeah. Okay, thank you again for being patient. Water and full of water. Yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you again for being patient. Okay, so representing your energy right now with this connection, Venus, we have the bear. Representing this person's energy with this connection, and how they're possibly feeling about it, we got the golden egg. So again, this is your person. And then kind of representing how I kind of pulled this card, like how oh my gosh, wait, words, brain. How they are feeling or feeling bad about if whoa. I don't know why my brain's malfunctioning like that. Okay. Does David feel bad that you ended it between things? That was what I was trying to say. We got the King of Wands. Okay. Okay, let me hold on. Where did my guide for those go? Here it is. So first, I want to kind of look into your guys' energy. So I think it's interesting how we have two like golden stuff here. I'm noticing that. So the bear is a earth type, I believe. So again, this is you. This is a spirit type actually, which is quite interesting. Okay. I think some initial messages I am getting is that I think this person right now is less focused on what happened because again, I think you guys are not together anymore from what I understand. I think they're more focused on their self and growing. I don't think they're honestly like I don't know if they're thinking too much about this connection. Whereas you, I'm noticing how the bear is looking at this golden egg. And it's like, this almost looks like the golden egg. So I think you might be thinking about this person a lot. They might be on your mind a lot. Even, you know, after ending things. I don't know how new that was. But whereas I think they're more so focused on their self and their own growth and self-expansion, I think you are maybe still stuck thinking about them and looking back on this connection. Yeah, I don't know if they were just really, in general, absorbed with themselves. Like, so much so that it maybe affected your relationship. Maybe that's one of the reasons why things ended. Yeah, and with this King of Wands energy, okay, I'm gonna be jumping around a lot. With this King of Wands energy, and maybe we're going. I feel I think this person's honestly really focused on moving on and just like taking action with moving forward and not really okay, so see, I don't know if they maybe like don't really connect with their emotions much, because I'm trying to like tap into that. Okay, maybe more will come through as I like read the cards or whatever. But with you, some messages for you and the energy that you're in. Or actually, I might do you last. I think I want to focus on you last. I think we're gonna focus on him first, and then we'll focus on you last and like give you some messages. Let's look at the golden egg. So this is actually a spirit type, which is very powerful energy to be in. And all right, where's the golden egg page? So I'm not sure if I'm going to read all of this, but I can definitely show you. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is. I'm not sure. I might glance at these pages because these ones are a bit longer than the others. So here's this in case you want to pause this in the future. And again, this is his energy. Oh, I don't know why I'm frozen. The energy, honestly, not for you. I'm talking about myself really quick. I feel like the energy is so weird today. Or just like in general, this week has been very odd, or a lot of things are coming up. Anyways, that's unrelated. Here's the page in case you want to pause it in the future. I don't know why my model's frozen. Hold on. Okay. And then here's this one. Okay, I'm gonna glance at this for his energy. Why is my model? Oh, hello, model. Hi. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be real. I feel like this person is just very focused on themselves and their own energy. I feel like they're like not really in a space to like focus on others or really give to others. I feel like it's so odd. Like, I think there is like sadness with this connection ending for them. Because I don't know how long you guys were together. Because like, you know, but I feel like for them, they're just kind of it's kind of giving this vibe of them just being like, well, you know, life goes on. It's whatever. Like, I feel like there's a lot consuming them and a lot. I almost feel like for them, they're like, they might have saw this relationship as like a thing on their to-do list to do rather than like a place to connect. Like, I feel like they might almost be like happy it's over because they can focus even more on their self, and maybe that's like some of what they need and things that they needed to address and grow on their own. And yeah, I don't know, they might have just not been really ready to be in the connection that they were in with you. or maybe at the beginning, it could have been a situation where at the beginning things were more fair or they were more invested. But I feel like, honestly, they just weren't as open and receptive in this connection as you were. It feels like a one-sided thing. Hold on, my dog wants out. Okay. Oh my gosh, the music was updating. I know YouTube can't hear the music right now, but this song might have some lyrics for you, Venus. Call me back, I try to call you every day. We were just chatting for a long time. Then he told me he sees someone else, but nothing serious, and that's why I ended it. I didn't want to meet him or continue. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person was a lot more nonchalant about this connection. Like, I feel like you were more invested emotionally than this person was. Like, they feel pretty unbothered. Like, I don't know, I feel like you guys were not on the same page emotionally, especially with what this connection was, or what even a relationship was, or what you guys were ready for. Yeah. Yeah, because like the wands are about like action, activity, what we're actually doing, and the King of Wands, with this situation, it's making me think like they think pretty highly of themselves, which I don't think so. There's anything wrong with like thinking highly of yourself or like having self-love or things like that, but it feels like it's kind of like they're just kind of disregarding others, or like they aren't truly allowing themselves to connect with others, and they're just kind of moving through life like that and not. Yeah, okay, actually that makes sense with the golden egg energy of them, like almost like keeping their heart closed, maybe emotionally, or not letting certain feelings go too far. Like they just kind of keep moving forward. Whereas you, I think you, yeah, like I said, cared a lot more, had a lot more depth with your emotions, a lot more openness, perhaps. I tried multiple times to end it, but he continued to search me. That's why I don't know. It could be that, yeah, he might, oh, that might be it. He might like the attention you give him, but it's not like I don't think this doesn't feel like a very fair exchange. It just feels like that might be why he wants you around, is because he likes the attention, the energy you have given. Also, please take whatever resonates. If something resonates, then just ignore that, you know? For him, it might have been a situation of him liking what you could give him, but like not actually being willing to connect on the same level. Yeah. Yeah, I think because he's not over his ex. Yeah, and this is I'm sorry to see this and hear this, that this person just doesn't really feel like they respected you the way they should have, and I am sorry. You deserve better than that. You deserve someone who is equal and gives to you equally and is equally as invested in a connection. This person just, I feel like they have a lot of internal issues they need to work on. I just heard like feeding off of you. Yeah. But I want to look at the bear card now. I will read this page for you because again, this is you. I want to focus on some messages for you now. with this bear card. So let me see. I also think this might be the last reading for this stream because I'm not feeling my best, so just a heads up. Oh, the bear's actually the first card in this deck. I didn't even realize. Okay, here's the page in case you want to pause it in the future. Okay, so keywords are waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles. But you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When in balance, inner strength, yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, heaviness. To bring into balance, movement, exercise. Okay. I feel like this metaphorical sleeping during winter, like the bear sleeping during winter, that's almost like you being in this connection, right? And it's like you're waking up, and I think you're realizing what you've needed to realize with this person. With relationships, I think you've learned and you're growing from this, and I think you're ready to transform and change. It may not be easy, because I don't know, maybe you still have a lot of feelings about this connection or person. I mean, we even discussed how, they are on your mind a lot, and that's not, that may not change overnight. But I think this is an opportunity for you from Spirit, especially, they're letting you know, use this as a chance to grow, apply the lessons you've learned, for next time, and use this time to focus on yourself. And, maybe you've made mistakes or things you're thinking about, whatever you're thinking about that maybe you could work on or just be aware of, Maybe now this taught you how to look for people like this. You're growing from this. You're waking up from a long winter, and that's beautiful because it means you're entering summertime or springtime, metaphorically, You're entering a space where you can figure out what's best for yourself, where you can now focus on yourself to take care of yourself. And yeah, it may not be easy, but it's what's needed. And I think you're also ready to move on. I think you're ready for a fresh start. And that's what spring brings, you're entering springtime. You're entering a fresh start. Time for yourself, time to start anew, time to look for other connections. Or maybe you're not ready for that. Like I said, there's a lot of messages here of you focusing on your own well-being. And working on, I just heard maybe not relying so much on others and relying on yourself and giving to yourself before you give to others. That's a message I just heard. Spend time giving to yourself rather than giving to others. And that includes just your time and energy as well. Yeah, I think that's really beautiful. There's a message here of you really entering a space of transformation and growth. And a fresh start is always amazing in our life. We go through these cycles all the time, and now you're entering a space where, like I said, it's new, it's fresh. You can figure out other things you want to do, other things you want to focus on. And I think the more you do for yourself, the more that you'll be in a better space to be in connections with other people. Maybe I should give him time. I mean, honestly, I feel like personally, I don't know if this person's worth waiting for. I think you should just focus on yourself and continue moving forward. I mean, like I said, I know that might be hard, and you also can choose to do whatever you want, but I think this is Spirit saying, focus on yourself. Focus on other things. Focus on starting new stuff, you know? Doing new things, doing other things outside of whatever, of this connection, you know? Oh yeah, there might be a message for you in this song. Fish in a bird cage. Like, maybe you're trying to make this work, or you're wanting this to work, but it's like, it's kind of like this song says, a fish in a bird cage. Like, this fish in this song is never going to be a bird no matter how hard it tries. And maybe that's a message here about, you know, this relationship. Like, no, maybe no matter how hard you try right now, the puzzle pieces aren't going to connect. Or at least not in a healthy way. But yeah. I think that's all the messages I have for you, Venus. I really hope this resonated. I hope this helped you in some way. Thank you for trusting me with your reading. Once again, you can rewatch it anytime on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you being here, you know, and being patient with me as well. I'm wishing the best for you, Venus. I truly am. And yeah. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think I might end stream now because I'm having ear pain again and I need to rest. So yeah, a bit of a shorter stream today, but you know, I did as many people as I could. Thank you. Yes, resonated. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear. You're very welcome. So I am gonna close the queue. Thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome, Venus. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad it resonated and maybe and was helpful for you, you know? Do I hear reverb? Yes, I do have reverb on because I sing a lot during my streams. Because I channel messages through the songs and I sing a lot and I like the reverb, so. Also, hi, Telmir. Hi. I'm actually probably ending stream in a moment, because I've been having some ear issues. That's why I haven't been streaming as much. I've just been dealing with some stuff. I'm kind of in a little pain right now. I'm okay though, I'm healing. But yeah, I wish I could stream longer, I really do, but I need to take care of myself. But I'm glad I was able to stream, because I felt bad. It's been a minute since my last stream. And yeah, stuff keeps coming up. I've been busy. I also, like I said, I've been having some health issues with my ear that I'm taking care of though, so no worries. Another reminder for anyone on my Twitch, I have my new Discord server is open in case you want to keep up with me. Whenever I'm not streaming, we have a nice little community over there. But yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna end stream now because I need to take care of myself and rest. Yeah, thank you for everyone who stopped by for reading today. Keep in mind, I do have private readings available if anyone's wanting that as well. I'm not sure if I will be streaming next week. I do have family visiting, so I'll probably be spending time with them. But yeah, I do a lot more updates on my Discord server, so yeah. Okay, let's find someone to raid. Do you only do private readings over text? For my private readings, I record a private reading for you on, like, I record a video for you. It's an unlisted YouTube link. So, if you want to check that out, Telomir, it's over on my Kofi. Yeah, I record a video for you, and I also recommend it because I spend a lot more time on private readings. Because I'm not streaming and I can just like put 100% of my focus on it. And yeah, it's a whole personalized reading and stuff for you. So those are there if anyone's interested. Especially because I'm not sure when my next stream will be, but I'll update on my Discord. But yeah, okay, let me find someone to raid really quick. Okay, let's see. If you want to stay for the raid, that would be much appreciated. Over on Twitch. You don't have to stay the whole time, but you know. Ooh, okay, I think I found someone to raid. I'm confused. Oh wait, I'm not. Thank you for the thought update, Telemere. Okay, I think I found someone I want to raid. So, hold on, give me a second. Oh yeah, if you want to stay for the raid on Twitch, much appreciated. You don't have to stay the whole time or anything, but it'd make me look good. Wink wonk. Okay, how the heck do I do this? Hold on. Okay, there. Okay. Okay, found someone. Okay, I'm gonna gotta make sure I got the Okay. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I'll update on my Discord and maybe my Kofi when next time I'll stream. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I don't have a raid message, so I'm just gonna do like, I'm just gonna say moon raid and do a bunch of dino emotes or my emotes. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.